diamond. All right, here we go.
Check it out.
Some good layup. Power forward from the Warriors.
Oh, could it be Draymond?
Jonathan
Kuminga.
Kuminga.
Diamond
There we
Kuminga.
go. Hey, love him. I'm still running Wemby.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, walking out of here with a win. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. And for Miami, Rain Man is out there with Josh Richardson, and there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot. And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
Jenkins can't get it to go. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Johnson dishes to Jones. Back to Johnson. Four on the clock. Fires top of the key. Highsmith grabs the miss. And here are the Heat now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Nuggets. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sochan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sochan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
And here's Jones after the 3-pointer from Jenkins. Jones, no luck. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Jenkins. From deep. And the Heat, another 3.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Pass to Wembanyama. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Vassell. And it's Miami with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Now here's Jenkins. 38-point game for him in the win against Denver.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down.
going with the whole new group on the floor. Shoots the three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
On the court for San Antonio, Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell, and it's Johnson in its small forward. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Puts up a 3, and the Heat another 3.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Spurs passing it around. Good on the shot. Vassell's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
The Heat leading by 3. And the pass to Adebayo. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, this is where Jones is at his best, distributing the basketball.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against Denver, delivered quite a performance. He dropped in 38 points and did so at a very efficient rate, playing within the flow of the offense. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
On the wing, Jones. Vassell outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, Highsmith, and he makes that one. Highsmith's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jones against Richardson. Jones kicks to Vassell. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Heat leading by 9. Here's Jenkins. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, so kind of special to see how they match.
So it's Miami in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
They've got Adebayo. Rain Man is out there with Richardson. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. All right, Stan, a hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Shots good by Jenkins.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jones in the post. Richardson covering.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. The Spurs have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Vassell, no good. The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And good that time.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Vassell. Good. Vassell's got 8 points.
You gotta love the way Vassell went right at the defense and finished through contact.
The 3, and there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist by Butler. That's 36 points for Rain Man. Spurs have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his team. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. A fadeaway. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Spurs working the ball around now. Now, here's Vassell. Tight defense on him.